Yo, what is up, everyone? Hey, Darkness, good to see you. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I hope it is also all good on your end as well. Small step for the Hilichos. Oh? Hey, hello, Angel. Yeah, you were using sucrose. Yeah, it's about time for me to level up her friendship. Yeah, that is actually what I'm doing. Because her friendship level is still level 3. By the way, changing the commissions back to Mondstadt makes everything so much easier. Instead of doing the commissions in Inazuma, which is pretty sick of the gentleman strikes the broad daylight. Goodness, ayo. Hey, hello. Wow, Ayato. I like this name. Wait. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh, here. One interesting thing I saw about Ayato is his birthday is actually very close to mine. So this gives me a sense of familiarity. Although it's fictional, but I like it. I like it when I saw that his birthday... Oh no, I ran out of stamina. Do I still have time? Yes. I'm so hyped for Ayato. Likewise, there's probably a lot of things we can explore when Ayato is released. I hope everyone is doing well. Wait, why am I feeling cold right now? Wait, what did I just pass by? Have you guys done the new Enkanomiya event? Spent some time doing it and finally managed to complete everything. I would say it's actually pretty interesting, although it took quite a bit of time to finish everything. Ayato has so much damage potential. There's a lot of things we can explore with him, eh? Ayato in Electro Charge Team Com is gonna be insane. 100% finish it. Well done. I miss playing. Good evening, Ice Bear. Are you still taking a break from this game? What am I supposed to do right now? Hola, muhe mimi nai musiaba. Yo mimi berusi. Oh. Okay, cool. Completing all the commissions in Mondstadt is so much easier and time efficient. I'm glad I changed it back. Yo, bro! Welcome to the stream. Just a week ago, I might play tonight. Just logging in for the Welkins. Nice! Hope you will come back to the game soon, Ice Bear. Okay, with the commissions done today, I would like to actually spend a little bit of time farming farming for some artifacts. Or maybe I should go to the ice domain. Since you know. Maybe I should start farming some artifacts from this domain instead. But what do I need? I can use pyro. Oh, okay. And let's just do it. Chasm is 2.6, correct. Yes, I'm doing Mondstadt quest now only. Save time, lower enemy level, easier quest. I was doing Inazuma quest for very long, then realized it's very time consuming if I only want to just finish it quickly and then log out to do other stuffs. Looks like Pyro is really much more efficient over here. I took a minute to complete this though. I've been very busy with work and stuff. I hope that everything is well on your end. I realize I do not have a good hydro set, and I also do not have any decent Blizzard Strayer. It's barely usable, passable, but nothing fantastic. Why so angry, bro? Oh no, he ran. This guy actually iframed my skills. That's 51 seconds. I haven't explored or done the event much yet. I hope I can get the motivation this weekend. I hope so too. I think it was a few days ago I sat down. I was thinking whether I want to do the Enkanomiya. Then the combat music actually got me hooked. Then I decided, okay, it's time to do. Then after finishing everything, I managed to, I think the total event, I managed to farm about 1000 over Primo Gems. And that 1000 Primo Gems, I decided to try my luck in Gacha. And surprisingly, it came out Yaimiko, which explains why my Yaimiko currently is C3. I just got Yaimiko not too long ago. So I suppose I got lucky. Because otherwise, I'll actually need to top up and spend some money again to try to push her to C3. Because you know, it does need some constellations to perform optimally currently, at least to meet my expectations, you see. Where's that guy? Here. hydro damage bonus, but there is no critical stats at all for me to roll anything. Oh my god. Not good, not good. I have a C2 EI and there is a noticeable difference between C2 and C0 EI. See, for the Yai Miko, I have shared with you guys earlier on that I got her in the 10 pulls coming from... This is, you can see the dates is consistent. These are 4 and the first page is actually another 6. So I got Yai Miko here. Then on the next previous page, this was actually done in a single pull. As you can see, the timings are all separated. I just had some Primo gems, I did some random pulls, and she actually came out. But before doing this single pull, if you see the page, a few pages before, I actually got Chit. So I suppose the last few constellation, the so-called C2 and C3, I so-called got a bit lucky and it saved me quite a fair bit. You know, pulling for a constellation is really quite expensive. This makes me recall that previously some of the viewers have actually asked me to live stream my pulls, but I have never actually done that because usually when I pull, then I need to make a showcase and upload to actually increase the viewership count as well as possible subscription count. So that is why nowadays no, in fact not nowadays. That's why I've never done any live streaming of pools so far. And to answer another question, there was a viewer who actually asked me to do something interesting, which is to use 4-star weapons on the hyper carry Raiden team to see how well does the character perform. So let me ask you guys a question. Do you think if today you have the resources, would you want to go for more weapon refinements, or do you think that constellations are more important? The more refinement in this case we are talking about is the signature weapon. Do you think that the character with high constellation, okay, or rather I should say important constellation with a random weapon, a 4-star weapon I would say, will perform better, or if a character has no constellation with their signature weapon can do well, which one do you guys actually think will work? Constellations are more important than weapon. It depends on the constellation for the character. Constellation between characters differs from each and one another. One of the best example that one of the channel members and I were talking about today is this. This is the Ascension 4 of Jeans, which states that using the Dandelion Breeze will regenerate 20% of its energy. So basically, it's refunding you after you use the 80 energy cost, so it brings it down to about 60 plus cost. Ironically, 90 cost, she has the same mechanic, but it became the constellation instead. It's just worded differently, saying that it will restore 8 elemental energy for herself, but it's basically you need to spend money for it. So we were actually wondering, why is there such a different treatment, or is it just literally bad design in a way? Do you guys actually notice about this when you first saw this constellation, and if you are aware of this ascension similarity over here? Constellation over signature weapon. depends on the character. I feel that in most cases, I cannot say right offhand. I cannot remember all the characters, but I will say that in most of the cases, signature weapons don't really matter that much. I mean, of course, it will give you a boost in performance because it's designed for them, so-called. But if you ever have the additional resources, that means you, assuming if you already got the character, trying for some of the constellations wouldn't hurt. But of course, we must always be aware that there are some constellations at... Well, I'm not talking about getting all the way to C6. We are just talking about maybe C1 or C2. This statement is targeted towards general players, not high spenders or whales, because most players, there is still a chance they might be able to try to go for C1. But for some characters, their C1 is really very important. It really changes how comfortable the character can be played. One of the example is this constellation. I believe everyone is aware how powerful this Hu Tao's constellation, although it doesn't tell you that increase any damage, but doesn't consume stamina, makes it a lot easier to handle. This is extremely useful. On the contrary, let me see if there are some questionable constellations. I don't have this, but I don't really see a lot of need for this constellation because his elemental burst costs 40. So I don't really see why do I need to spend the money to try to generate more energy for him, you see. Yep. This might not be the best example, but offhand this is what I can see. And there is one more constellation which I can share with you guys, is this constellation. Offhand, I can definitely remember. Why would I want to spend $200 to try to get 2 additional arrows per aim shot, each dealing 33% of the original's arrow damage? It's niche, you know. I can't even find a proper way to promote this unless you want to say that do some shotgun build or something, but you're talking about players' money over here. C2 Raiden is very different, you see. It's because due to how the game calculates the damage. Because in this particular constellation, why is it it's safe to say that this constellation is broken? Because this constellation, no matter how, maybe let's say today, the enemy has 100 defense. Ignoring 60% of the opponent's defense is basically, literally, is a multiplicative, so you minus off the 60%. So as the number grows bigger, let's say 1000, you will deduct away 600. That is how this ignore defense works, which is the exact same calculation for this Shisho Sakura. So that is why these two constellations are extremely powerful. But of course, C6 is, like how I mentioned, only a real handful of players might want to get it, or yeah, Yaimiko supporters. I don't think any content creator in the right mind will encourage all general players to pull for a C6 character, like 5-star C6 character, I mean. Whereas this is different. I recall. This is nothing similar to how the ignore defense actually works. This is additive. So this actually does have a certain level of diminishing returns, assuming if you were to stack it with other minus defense factors, it is not ignoring. But I do not have the calculations. If you guys can go and try to check it out. But this minus 30 defense is completely different from Raiden C2's calculations. C6 Venti isn't bad. I believe that if you ever paid a lot of attention to my accounts, I mean, sorry, not accounts, account, you will see that some characters I have them on a certain constellation. Some 5-star characters I don't have constellation, and some I have at C6. It pretty much tells you what do I actually think about the character. Whether do I think that they are valuable, or whether do I think that they are actually self-sufficient even at constellation 0. So if you guys ever want to take some reference, you guys might want to try to take my account as a reference if you guys want to do some extra spendings. I'm not encouraging that, of course, but if it happens to be a character which is your favorite, and you want to build a team around a particular character, then you might want to see how I actually pull for the constellations. Actually, it does make sense to a certain extent that why some characters I don't have any constellations at all, but while some of them I actually have. But for something like this, these are because I lost too much 50-50. I do not and does not have any intention to pull a Mona C6, you see. Although I have until today, I still don't see how good is this C6 effect. And the system still refuses to give me any deloop, as well as Keqing. Their constellation is extremely difficult to get for my account, which is unfortunate. Did you regret getting C6 Venti? Nope. I honestly don't believe that he will be so-called unusable. They can't just do it and completely make him almost nearly irrelevant to the game, you see. But hopefully in the near future they will do something about it and improve the gameplay experience, because in this case, if I really pull for him, this is easily $1,000. If I spend $1,000 and the character doesn't perform as expected, then it's really a shame, you see. And this character is an Archon as well. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to do some small runs, a quick run to see with regards to one of the viewers' question about using 4-star weapons. Okay, I have him equipped on Festering Desire. Freedom Sword. Okay, let's change it to Iron Sting. The last one will be Kujo Sara. Okay, I have her on Ras already. Okay, what is she wearing? Truth is, I really want to play Diluc. I still like him a lot, but the damage numbers is just not enough to keep up with the high HP of the current Abyss right now, which is kind of a shame. I forgot to do the Abyss. When is the reset? Let me have a look for you. Okay, the Abyss is expected to reset in another 4 days, 6 hours. There are many 4-star characters at C6. It is actually very solid choices. But sometimes it's quite a mixed feeling about talking about C6 4-star characters. The reason is, if you are a veteran player, if you have played this game for quite a while already, a few months, maybe up to 1 year, it's most likely that the already existing powerful 4-star characters, you may have gotten multiple constellations or maybe up to C6. But at the same time, you guys know that pulling for a particular character, a 4-star character constellation is actually quite risky as well. If you guys know what I mean, it's not that easy to pull. You can end up spend a lot as well. Will I be able to do it on this? Okay, whatever, let's go. So this is a Raiden Shogun with a Bavonius lens. Oh, I didn't crit. Oh my goodness. Why do you like to do all this rocket launcher thing? Oh, you decide to crit at the wrong time, buddy. Nice. Go behind. Where do you go? Never pull on a banner for 4-star if you don't want the 5-star character. That reminds me of the saying of, what do you call that? Building PT, was it? Oh no. Come back, you. That guy actually teleported away. Come back. Oh no, this is not looking good. I don't have enough energy. Stop hunting. Ah! Oh. Okay, let's go. It definitely looks like the 4-star weapons, but with high constellation, is still performing pretty well. Oh, where am I? Okay. So without any cryo over here, I'm a bit concerned whether will I be able to pass this stage on time or not. Come on, come on, come on. Sit there over there. This is whipping their shields away. It's taking so much time. Oh, you. But luckily what do you even call it again? That flower thing on the guy. Okay, not too bad. Even though it's not cryo, it's pyro. The timing I can safely say is still acceptable. Hey, I couldn't cast my Q. Ah. Oh, why are you still alive? Ah! Why are you still alive? Oh, I didn't manage to sow any electro though, but safety comes first. Die. I never understand those people who love to build PT then regret if they get the limited character. It's more of like trying their luck, you see. Do you really believe in building PT? I absolutely don't believe in that. And I have a feeling that if they really get the jackpot, so-called the character, to a certain extent they are actually also mentally prepared. It's just that they are just saying for the sake of saying, like nothing meaningful inside. Oh no, what's with today? All the no crits. So I would definitely say that having a 4-star with a 4-star weapon, but the constellation is still high, the performance is actually still really good, especially for her. Currently, I don't think that she will go out of the meta anytime soon. It's definitely a worthy pool if you are considering to invest. At least try to get C2 and you will notice there is a significant difference. Alright. So actually after doing this, today we shall spend a little bit of time trying to farm for some artifacts and domains. It's been a while since I spent my raisins to farm artifacts. But let's just do it. I have 11 fragile raisins right now. Okay, let's use... 5. 5 condensed resin. Okay, let's do this. Please. Give me good hydro and cryo artifacts, please. I really needed them. Will you also do the artifact strongbox today? If I have access useless artifacts, I will definitely try it. Recently I just tried the artifact strongbox and it turned out to be disastrous once again. It has been real long since I have gotten any proper update, upgrade I mean. Oh? Are you going to iframe? Oh, this guy really has some iframe skills, huh? Yes! Wait. Wow. Holy shit. Why is this? Why is that so? Goodness. Every time when I get the artifact, it has to be attack on the helm, on the circle I mean, then followed by crit rate and crit damage below. Really unfortunate. Any more? Let's try. Good artifacts today. Okay, these two can be kept as potential. But we shall see. Oh wow, the guys actually died. Oh no. It definitely reminds me of one of the viewers mentioned that he has not gotten any crit rate of the Blizzard Strayer. Now I'm actually experiencing this same issue as well. Come on, don't do this to me. Oh, looks like the pillars are working well. Will I get? Give me good artifacts, please. Please. No. Farming for artifacts is really enjoyable. Wait, do I really mean that?
吸引テスト開始。一個先やるよ。輸送の風。
振動の権限。律令直。
天道万象。
律令。せい。
Come on.
安全距離確認。
や。
Yo, Solomon bro. Am I farming for Ayato? You can say in a way yes. This is the second Hydro bonus cup I've gotten. But still no crit stats. Why is this so?
ておらぬ小狐は餌を求めて。
Oh well, let's try again. I still have 8 fragile racing 60-60. Okay, let's try. Oops. Alright, 2 more. Okay. Let's try that again. Wait. Did I just automatically press Spiral Abyss? That was a mistake. I meant to come here. It's just muscle memory that I will always click into Spiral Abyss all the time. This one, and this one. Okay, maybe let's just change it to something else. When you are so used to the Spiral Abyss, it's literally muscle memory that I will automatically press and because that is a daily habit I will actually do. Yeah, I'm starting off with some really low stamina. Oh wait, you are dead? Oh, that was definitely much faster. A feather? No way. Am I going to end up with nothing again today? Can't be doing this to me. I've been farming so hard. And wait, what daily missions did I just complete? Oh, this... More Mora is always welcome. Let's go. I think those lightning should settle her. Oh, no. Oh, right. Oh, wow. Crit damage. Crit rate. Okay. There's a chance. Let's observe later. If it goes well, In the interim, my child can also use it as well. It never hurts to have something like that. Let's go. More good artifacts, please.
無双の風シミュレーターよっやっほーよっやっほー
This run is much faster. 36 seconds. Nope. Meh. Come on, good luck to me, man.
律流直
吸引テスト開始表現の超パ
Oh, that was fast. Wu-Tao without a shield scares me. It can be quite scary if she gets hit. And she doesn't have the protection from Xingqiu's Hydro Swords as well. Flat HP. Please, 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 please. No flat HP. Recently, I just got one artifact that came with nice substats and it all went into flat defense, which explains why my recent community post I was actually talking about the artifact issue.
15
7号式モジュールいってらっしゃい
Ah! Itai! Okay. Come on. You can do it. Okay, you cannot do it. You can do it. Oh, you cannot do it. Okay, never mind. Aye. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I really want to check out that circlet first. Heart of Depth. Okay, there's a crit rate version over here. There's a crit damage. Will I be able to get what I need? Please, please, I definitely need that, man. Oh no, the last part is the HP. Why do we always need to get HP when we don't really need that? Crit? Where did he went to? Well, he went to HP again. Okay, okay. Let's just say that if we look from a different perspective, HP might not be that bad, but if everything goes into HP without any crit rate, then it will still be pretty bad, isn't it? Oh no, we went into HP again. Fuck. What's with all these artifacts, man? Oh no, oh no. Okay, we have another chance here. Wait, where did you went to? Oh, he went to defense! It just went everything except the crit rate. Oh no. Why is it so difficult to get a proper artifact even when finally the artifact grants you with a crit rate and crit damage? That is exactly why I say that it's a complete waste of time when you farm for it and in the end the RNG gods failed you. Oh, where did it went? Oh, it went into every single stat except for the crit rate. Sure. This is immediately I can declare this as unusable already. 2.7% crit rate is as good as not having any crit rate, you see. Will you give me any crit damage? Oh, you gave me a crit damage. Okay, nice. And okay, since this gave me such a big disappointment, you shall help me save some money, okay? Okay, 14. Oh, you all went into each stat. Okay, the last one. Where did you went to? Attack. Huh? Perfectly balanced. Not a good one as well. But let me see what is my previous version. 19.4. This is 14, but it has more attack. Maybe I can consider using it. But so after a series of farming here and there, in the end it is actually a net loss if you think about it, because I didn't gain anything and I lost Mora. Okay, we still have something to explore once again. Okay, this failed. Is there any more crit rate? Okay, one more chance. One more chance. Any crit damage for me? No. Fail! This failed! Okay, this I haven't actually went to push it yet. Since you guys are here, so why not let's just see what we will get from this feather first. Okay, it's a crit rate. Not too bad. As long as it falls into the crit stats, all is good. Where do you went to? Flat HP. Screw these flat stats. Screw these flat stats, really. Come on, you can do it. Please don't fail me. Please don't. What do you went to again? Crit damage. Wait, what is this? 5%? That's low. I hate artifact rolling, so I have so less artifacts. I actually farmed for quite a while already, and had all these purple items stored inside the inventory. So that's why it appears like I have a lot of so-called spare materials. In fact, I still have extra materials as well because I haven't been using them. So it's a good opportunity to use them as fodders. But most importantly about artifact rolling is it has to roll the right stats, man. It keeps rolling into the wrong stats. Is a really very disappointing experience, you see. Okay, where is my level 19? Okay, a little bit more to go. Let's go! Oh, this still looks decent, I must say. Decent. So, if we move on back to my Chow bro. Chow? Oh, what is Chow wearing? Some unknown artifacts, I suppose. What is he wearing? Why does the set look so weird? Okay, but whatever. 3 damage, he still has to use that, I suppose. Hydro damage bonus is this. I actually rolled pretty good hydro goblet recently. I believe is here. Although the HP portion looks very questionable. We have to make do with what we have for now. So I have this Polar Star. It looks slightly better, although my attack still seems to be on the lower end. Hey, hello Eddie Jr. I think it's not bad. Yep, the feather piece that we just rolled seems fine, and a certain particular character, let's just presume that a certain unknown character has actually some HP scaling on certain skills. So having some HP is not too bad, I would say. But naturally, if you were to ask me, I would still prefer, even if you want me to get HP, I would still prefer percentage rather than just flat HP. Those kind of saddest moments that we are talking about is something like this, where you have a flat HP of 1000. So I don't know how many of you guys have experienced this, but for my case, I've always been experiencing this. Off topic, but just from your HOD Memorial Arena video, I'm glad you kept making Honkai stuff. Oh, thanks. I'm primarily still making Genshin Impact contents because that's where I started off. Occasionally, I will still upload some Honkai Impact, but that is not the main area of content. But I will still occasionally upload some runs here and there. Yeah, so Genshin will still be the main area that that's where most of my subscribers actually came from, and the support came from as well. So I will need to remain committed as well, since I and yep. More crits for Chao, but he doesn't crit most of the time. Yeah. Well, I wish my Chao is actually good, but when I have a look online of what other people's Chao can do, then sometimes our question is that, why is their Chao and my Chao so different? Why does my Chao perform so badly? But then I think again, I don't really have very high talents, and okay, fair enough, the talents. It's not nearly maxed out yet, it's 788, but sometimes it just, when you look at other people's Chao, you're like, wow, that is a Chao and mine is a Chao also, but it looks like completely two different Chao, if you can get what I'm trying to say over here. I don't know why, but most of my characters crit more often at 60% rather than 72%. I have no idea why as well. In most cases where we talk about, even if you have 81%, there are some places where you should be critting, you just don't crit. And another one I do not know if you guys ever realize is about the loop. It's just more of a personal experience. There is no calculation, anything involved. But regardless of how much crit rate I have on him, he just doesn't seem to be critting. I can make his build go up to about 70-80% crit rate, but his E3 strikes, it can go 3 of them doesn't crit at all. And then I'll be like, what is the probability of you getting the 20% not crit? Sometimes I will be like questioning myself about this, but well, maybe he has some negative crit mechanics which we do not know. I mean, this is just saying, don't hold me for that. But overall, I think it is still important that we maintain 1:2 ratio as per the that is where you can output the most optimal damage. That is a guideline, that is the standard golden guideline that for most players who are not aware should be actually trying to move closer towards. Okay, so with that, with my Chao with slightly upgraded equipments, I wanted to mess around and see what I can get. Hello, it's been some time since I last joined your stream. Hey, hello, Haris. It's been a while, definitely. But thanks so much for always watching my contents and leaving your views as well. Truly appreciate that. It's very important to me, you know. Sometimes the regular people who watch my videos drop me a comment and I read it. It feels really good because I know that you are still here for me. And I still get some of the viewers' comments and support through Discord as well, PMs, that they are busy with lives here and there, but they are still actually will come back and watch my videos. I really appreciate this kind of supports you guys give me, because I know that eventually this game everybody will still feel tired or bored of it from time to time, but the support has been pretty consistent throughout this one whole year, which is amazing, unbelievable. That is why I've always been saying that you people are an amazing bunch. Okay, what do they actually call him? Russian toy seller or something? Why is he a toy seller to begin with? There must be a reason, right? And what is she wearing? Oh no. Do I need to ask such a question? And what is she wearing also? Holy shit. I completely forgot. Oh. Why not? We try and see if he's able to destroy the shoes. One, two, three. This last one doesn't generate energy when it comes to shield. This is a tricky combination. And what is he wearing also? I'm not too sure as well. He's a toy seller because his little brother loves toy. I have tried Overlord Yai already in one of my contents. It was uploaded pretty recently, which involves Raiden, Yamiko, Bennett, and Xiangling, if I recall correctly. Ion going into the abyss with no artifact exchange. Is full Jolting fast enough to break Hydro? I don't know. Actually, all of you guys see right now is the first time I ran Ito team on the second half. Even offline sessions, I have never actually tried before doing this, so I don't have the answer. Honestly, I didn't try. It's more towards I'm believing that it shouldn't be fast enough to break the shoes. It shouldn't be the case, you see. So that is why I never actually did that. But we shall see. Are you going to rocket launcher? Asshole. Wow, I don't crit again, bitch. Wait, why is my Xiangling wearing on her weapon? Oh no! My timing is completely wrong. Oh no, which one is the real one? I can't see the fella all of a sudden. Where are you? Oh, this! Oh no! Oh no! I died. I couldn't see the fella. Okay, let's do that again. And before that, oh, Crescent Pike. I felt something was off. Why is there a need for me to check my artifacts every single day? This is so troublesome. Hey, let's do it again, let's do it again. Okay. Where are you? You're here. Where is she? She's here. Okay. I hate floor 12, I only managed to 6-star. Why not use Kokomi? Oh, offhand it didn't really came to me though. But one important thing you guys must take note is when I do Abyss, it doesn't have to make sense to me, you see. Because I do this purely is for entertainment. Oh. People's child crit for 300k, but my child only crit. Oh. Okay, do your stuff. Yes, which one is the real one? Here. What is this? Last week I was told that this was called a jellyfish. Yeah, it does look like a jellyfish to me though. Hey, do not disturb. Ah! Oh, whatever. Here goes. Oi! Hey, wait, why are you alive? Ah! Okay, I'm excited to see how this team performs. Single? How will he perform against that shield first? I need to swap out first. Oh no! You look at the amount of damage. Holy shit! That is not going to make it, man. Oh no! God damn it. Is the shield even decreasing? Oh no. I want Kazuha, but I want Ayato too. I think getting Kazuha is still much more important, you see. Because he is animal and he does a lot of supportive elements to the existing meta team. Of course, we do not know if how good will Ayato be. This we'll actually need to see when he's actually released. Oi! What an angry dragon. He only didn't feed you or something? Ah, Ah. Oh yo.
熱々でしょ。
Whoa. This guy is angry.
全力攻撃だ。マイヤ。や。もみちが。ち。痛いから我慢しろよ。はっはっふんはっふん。兵器シート。
Actually, this is tricky now. See, when looking at Bennett's health, I'm a bit worried. I'm scared that I might die. Safety.
傷なんて痛まらん。はっはっ。
それ。
燃えろ。
ルオパー。よっ。
マイそこだ。くもなく仮。
Do I really need to use that? Okay, whatever. Let's just use it. Oh, this run took exceptionally long for me, man. What just happened? Okay.
天道ここにあり。はっ。疑似よ異形を見届ける。鬼の狂気乱舞ガン闘牛。アビスの潮の。
I suppose that as long as you are not shielded, whoa. Look at these two. What these two assholes are actually doing.
今感情の時。
Alright. Ora.
俺につけ。俺様に任せろ。
Okay, let's see.
属性を断ち切れ。属性を断ち切れ。あら審判。オラオラオラ。
God damn it.
剣女盤石。天道ここにある。創世の血人。
Okay, let me throw a bull again. This is taking a bit too long.
難攻不落。万象の頂点へと。進軍。異形を見届ける。酒。天理。
Okay. Let me try that again. Hey, why are you running away from me?
岩山八九天道万象。先生こっち。強行。世界。
Oh, okay. It's really not fast enough, huh? I swear those two Abyss Herald are a pain without cryo. Joe is so terrible in breaking elemental shield. I really cannot. Really cannot make it. As much as I would love to say something good and nice, but
料理の時間だよ。
みんなは俺が守れ。
all the Buddha claps.
ボケ。痛え。マイヤ。
Oh, I can jump higher than you.
全力攻撃だ。はっ。そこだ。風の歌。雲。面白い。隙を見せるのはほんの一瞬だ。
Where's this guy again? Who designed them to do all this Buddha clap kind of nonsense, man? You want to charge me again? Ah!
借りなく時。
熱々でしょ。師匠の技。
逃げられるかな。風よ。そこだ。
No, don't do Buddha clap, don't do Buddha clap, please.
もみ違う。ちら。
But when it comes to enemies who are not shielded, then him should perform pretty differently. And my time is taking away while doing nothing.
剣女盤石創世の術今こそ誕生の器用のおとりだ砕きやがれあらかとそりゃガン闘牛天道ここにありはっ隙ありふん甘い剣女盤石冥王牽制破竹のごとし血人鬼の狂気乱舞砕きやがれはあらオラオラオラよはお前の天道万象
Oh, oh, without shields. Wait, what the fuck is this?
神が異形を見届けよ器用のおとりだガン闘牛
Oh yeah, baby. Please remove the Harrods. Screw the Harrods, man. Use Rosara instead of Albedo. If I really wanted a more efficient team, I would just go with all cryos already, isn't it? But you guys got a point there. The last position over there regarding Albedo, I could definitely change it to someone who has elemental skill to actually help to break the shields faster. In this case, Rosara will be, I mean a cryo character in general will be really helpful. It'll really good to play and watch. Yep. His charge attack, I actually don't even know. But I presume that he should be wearing his artifacts since the numbers appears to be normal enough. So he's using the R1 Red Horn Stone Treasure. Oh no, what is this? Oh, he's not... Okay. The hell is this? Wait? He's not wearing what he should be wearing. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Did he serve him some injustice or something? He is not benefiting from the what's that effect? And what was Goro wearing just now? Oh, what is this? Ice. I mess up my... Did I mess up my artifacts? I cannot even remember what do I actually have him wearing for most of the part. But well... What type of team, in your opinion, for the current 2.4, I will still call this the 2.4 Spiral Abyss, will actually give you the fastest run time in... Do you think it will be a cryo team? Or do you think it will be the Raiden National? Or do you think it will be Raiden Hyper Carry? What type of team? Give us presents, MiHoYo. I will love, man. Anyone disappointed with the new harsh enemies? They show up like thrice in the event and never shows up again. They probably will need to really think about how are they going to counter shields, I suppose. Because you cannot design something that is essentially unfair. Even as we were to say that Animal to a certain extent, for some of the characters they can still gather. Like for example Kazuha's E. Or even the heavier samurais. he can still gather them to a certain extent. But the harsh enemy, we can understand that for most of the part, it basically prevents you from using a shield. And like previously I mentioned that there are a lot of characters who have shields. Like herself, this one at C4, Ayato herself, and most importantly is one of the thing that I mentioned is paying money about this. Planet before at this one at C2 actually grants you a shield. So you are saying that I cannot use anything including a shield, but a C0 using Q will not cast a shield, but using C2 will actually give you a shield. So are you punishing me for paying money to C2? That is previously something that I have actually mentioned before. They probably need to redesign those hearts again, or they can't. You see when you do the event, the hearts move so slowly as if they are handicapped or something. It's like as good as you don't come up with this enemy at all. It's a really weird design, I would have to say. Okay, so this next run that I'm going to just play for fun, I want to have my Diluc to go on board again. Probably it may not go well, but it has been really a while since I actually have him performing in my live stream, and I really like him. I don't know if any of you guys here are Diluc lovers, but I personally really like him a lot. So let's see. To make him look good, I will use this. Let's do a stat check. 86.8, 159.6. Overload Diluc. Overload. Overload. Yeah, dry run first, dry run first. If I were to use him, because I'm using that whatever you call that, probably her. Let's just see whether can I pass or not first. AR 58k and still Dilucness. Bro, I'm not too far away from you, man. I spent so much money in this game, and I'm still stuck with a C2 Diluc. The game just refuses to give me any Diluc. Come on, come on. Waiting for your rocket launcher is such a pain in the ass. Oh, the damage is really insufficient though. You just take a look at the timer itself, and you can see that the timing is actually not too well. It's you. Oh no, you are not reacting to me. Come on.
下す
姿を見せよオズ答えなさい
I don't have enough damage. Oh no, and I'm trapped inside here.
影のから
みんながそばに火炎よ燃やし尽くせ
I really think that he needs some form of whip in order for him to even try to perform well.
判決を
Oh no! I even missed my out. Oh no, boy.
剣女版
That is simply too slow. How am I supposed to finish the second half within 49 seconds, man? It's not possible to do it. The giant oh yes, correct. That is the way we should be putting it. The giant highlighter. Oh no, I'm using a R5 giant highlighter, but wow, my talent is 988. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's not anywhere low as shit, I would say. His crit damage is not spectacular, of course, but you know, we don't really have a crit damage claymore except for IonStorm Treasure. So I really tried to give him as much attack as possible, but it's really unfortunate that I really cannot make any productive content using him. I'm still feeling the sadness here, you see. That stupid rocket move is so annoying. I try using EM sense. Okay, let's try version number 2. Version number 2. Let's see. EM sense. Elemental mastery. I do recall I have some fairly decent elemental mastery sense. Okay, let's go with this. 89.9. Okay. Oh no, I don't have a... Until today, I don't have a decent crit damage circlet for Crimson Witch. So that is why you see that I'm unable to use any
お客さんが一人
crit damage on any of my pyro characters when they are wearing Crimson Witch. There is RNG for farming. I believe that everybody who plays Genshin understands what I mean. Oops. Okay, so let's try with Xingqiu this time. Okay, dry run number 2. This time is with EM Sense, and we are trying to do some VIP over here. Will I perform slightly better? Come on, do your rocket jump. Okay, forget it. You are not going to do it. I'm going to... Come on, bitch. Oh, and that is much more decent. Why is this guy shocked at the amount of damage I suddenly doing? That's why it's stuck at there. Hey, don't fly away, you're wasting my time. Yup, Babe is the way to go, man. React to me. Run away. Good boy.
の件はわかるかい？
Yeah, god damn it. Ay. Much faster, much faster. Okay, so this means that I need a EM sense. That's one. And I definitely need to play vape. Currently, overload for the loop might be still a bit lacking. But let's just see if I were to use Yaimiko in this case, because the Yaimiko might be able to support quite a fair amount of damage. This is version 3. Do you guys think that the timing will be faster than I have with previously Fischl? Okay, let's do it with Bennett as well. Come on. I want my Batman to look good, man.
揺らぐことなし。
律令直。
燃えろ。
Well done.
天理チョーク。みんながそばにいてくれ。火炎よ。燃やし尽くせ。
呪言直。
難攻不落。くらえ。みんなは俺が判決を下す。
呪言直。律令。
Sure, we are getting the squid this time.
霹靂前進天道万
Die, squid.
呪言律令呪言。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
来光意図美しきかな。
裁きを受けよ。
直。呪言。
難攻不落。
It feels like Yaim is the one triggering overload most of the time rather than Diluc. Without Vape, I can see that Diluc burst reduced from 90k to 30k. Yup, correct. That is a correct observation. Vape and Melt are still the highest damage multipliers in the game so far. So that is why it's very hard to move away from these two reactions unless they really do something about the existing overload and electro charge. Since after all, you cannot really expect the characters to do damage without critical rate and critical damage. Then you expect the character to stack elemental mastery as well, and some of them even need energy recharge. So how am I supposed to have this kind of perfect substats, you tell me, where your artifact RNG is already so difficult to get? Maybe 1 in a million character player will have those perfect stats, like maybe 80 crit rate, 200 crit damage, 200 elemental mastery, and maybe 130% energy recharge. I believe that there might be this kind of player that exists, but the chances of this happening is very low. Faster by 4 seconds. So Vape is still the way to go for. I meant with a EM sense over here. Of course, we can still try version 3, but version 3 is something that it's my less preferred version. Where is my version 3? I will need to change off the weapon to something that looks on him that looks better on him as well. This is version 3. Where is him again? Version 3 is... Where is... Bennett? Ah, yeah. Version 3 is this. I'm expecting this version to stand a chance to do well. But at the same time, I don't really exactly like this version is because there's no shields.
前はっよっ股間奥義風の歌雲全力攻撃だ火炎よ燃やし尽くせ
Fuck you! Keep doing those rocket jumps.
風よサリウルコ燃えろみんながそばにいてくれ
Who is doing all this programming for him, man?
判決を下す
Oh, and I cannot hit him now. God damn it. Okay. Go over there, go over there. Yes!
風の赴くままに
I need to spend some time.
この剣はわかるかい雨描きがたし股間雲が借りなく全力攻撃火炎よ燃やし尽くせ
Oh. What is the point of you designing a damn thing that can do a rocket jump? I wish anyone here who is watching this stream to give me a very logical explanation of what is the point of doing that jump. To waste your time? But in the end, this still feels like it's slower compared to me using Zhongli. First, Diluc Babe clear 827. Second, Diluc Yai clear 834. Third, Diluc Babe clear 832 for improving iframe dashes. Oh no! Please don't come up with that, man. And then if I don't use him, if I use him instead, what will happen? So that is each floor as a monster. That is what I hate most in the patch. Wait, let's go and think about it. Okay, Perpetual Mechanical Array has jumping those rocket launch to waste your time, splitting into different parts. There's an iframe which wastes your time. Primal Jovi Sharp, first 10 seconds where he's roaring, you cannot really do any damage to him. That is basically the same as the... That is pretty much similar to the Magyu Kenki as well. Okay, press strongly. Are you going to do your rocket jump? Okay, baby. Oh no, you are doing that again. Wait, this guy chose to split so fast this time round. Oh no. And it's the jellyfish that we are getting this time. Die! That is too much health already.
さばきを受けよ
So definitely looks like I need a Bennett to perform much better.
岩山八九
Or else I'll be wasting too much time.
この剣はわかるかい？股間奥義。
風の雲
Oh, really? Bro, seriously? Every time when I cast that out, the rocket jump happens. Oh no. That is so unfortunate. I honestly can't find the right words to express my feelings about this, but it looks like the newer pyro characters are really much more efficient to play. That is one thing for sure. But of course, in my case, both of them have much higher constellation than they look, so it might not be the fairest comparison that we may have here. But then again, in the few runs that we did together, we can see that the whip for him is still considered to be so-called viable in a way. We can still play. It's just that this unforged just looks extremely ugly on him. I have no idea why this sword looks so ugly. But maybe, who knows, someone may find it looking good, but not me. I don't find it appealing. And fun fact is, when we talk about aesthetics wise, has anyone actually ever thought that Freedom Zone doesn't really look very compatible with Azuha, but rather Freedom Zone actually looks very compatible with her instead in this outfit? It feels like this sword actually suits her more, and I suppose that this sword sounds like a Mondstadt item rather than an Inazuma item. But of course, when we talk about the stats, all this, it doesn't look extremely compatible with Jin at the moment, unless we are able to uncover more different playstyles. Is so-called Azua's signature weapon, but it just looks very no link to him. Then in one of my posts, I've also actually mentioned before that the artifact sets matching the character's aesthetics as well. Can you imagine that Raiden's signature weapon looking something like this? Then this so-called dragon spine sphere actually carries the effect of engulfing lightning or whatever. You will still use it, I suppose, because the effect is too powerful to ignore, but you get what I mean. It just looks really horrible if the character doesn't get something that matches them. It's something like this. How is this sword supposed to look very compatible with her? It looks like it's more compatible with her instead, isn't it? Hey, hi there. I am not sure how should I be pronouncing your name, but Quiz? I suppose that is how I should be addressing you. I know some people with C6 Jin use Freedom Swan to boost Xiao damage. C6 Jin use Freedom Swan to boost Xiao damage. Interesting. I would like to see how that actually works. Okay. I get what you mean now. So Ayaka looks more suitable with that I cannot remember what is that name offhand. The sword name, but I agree with that. Okay, with that, I'm still unable to do a very nice showcase for the look. Because the timings to me is still pretty much behind, I must mention. But I really love the look a lot. There are a few characters in the early games that I really love them a lot, but you don't see me play them because when we talk about Spiral Abyss, of course when we want to say meta of course we know is the few characters including like Xingqiu, Xiangling, Bennett, etc. The national team, all this. Then followed by the fun teams that you can play here and there. Purely for self-challenge, but when we talk about meta team-wise, I personally felt that he might be on the lower end or might not be considered as meta anymore. I don't know how to cushion these words appropriately because there's a part of me who doesn't really want to acknowledge this fact because during the days where we play, where we started off in Mondstadt, those days, it felt really good using him. That is at least how I think about it. At the moment I think I forgot where is the other guy. Oh, but I need a hydro application, yeah. God, why is there only one Xingqiu in this game? I need 2 to 3 more copies of Xingqiu. Who can really do. Why is his attack so low? Oh, almost made a mistake. So my Kamisato lady, your brother will be coming soon. Please, everyone here, pray hard when her brother comes out. It will be viable. Please. I really don't want another situation where we need to keep on guessing, speculate, trashing. It's not a very healthy thing to do. Because when some people express their opinions, they don't tend to use the nicest way to put it. Instead, it will sound like they are putting down a character and making those people who enjoys or loves a particular character feels very offended. Some can be really very blunt and straightforward about it, which is, you guys know what I'm trying to say. So I definitely hope that, because in my comments section that I can see that as some of the players are trying to debate on a topic, it gets heated and it becomes more of like a personal attack, and it defeats the whole purpose of having a discussion, you see. I don't know if it's right for me to put it this way. Of course, I don't hope that. Of course, part of me, I will always hope that they will remain meta. Why would I say so? Is because I have another account. That account is purely really very low spendings with many C0 characters. So, in order for me to make sure that I can comfortably clear the Spiral Abyss to get 36 stars, I definitely need them. So I definitely still want them to be relevant. But you see, in a player's perspective is, I don't want to be playing 5 years into the game and still be using Xiangling, you see. I want something that feels like an comparable alternative. I want something that comes out. It leads me to think that I want to explore how strong this character can be. There's a lot of hidden potential. And right off when I'm exploring, I'm already seeing good results. That is something as a player I want to experience. And not something the moment when I get this character, then why does it feel so underwhelming? Even if a character is not understood, it should not feel that underwhelming right off the start, you see. If you guys get what I'm trying to say over here. That is what I'm trying to put across when in terms of getting a new character. Of course, we don't expect them to feel godly like those players who pull them all the way to C6. Of course, they spend a lot of money. Their characters should be much stronger. That I give it to them. But for me, if I want to pull a C0 character, it should still feel reasonably viable, reasonably easily understood. And not some complex mechanism that where I need to go and dig up this, dig out that, and don't even know what this is supposed to do, don't even know how this character is supposed to work, and everything seems to be like meh. Then it will leave some of the players with a very bad impression, especially if their expectations of this very high. And you know, sometimes leaks can be very misleading as well. Some people who may be doing the test via the leaks may show huge numbers, but actually they did not tell you what are the stats, because you know, leaks usually they don't showcase what are the stats. And some of them may take this as a source reference, putting it into online. And some people who doesn't do any reference check get misled that, oh, character A actually does absurd amount of damage, then they have very high expectations. Then end up when this character comes out, it's far-fetched from what they expect to be. Then they start saying that this character is shit. And then, you know? So sometimes then like, speechless when I actually see this kind of situation, you know. Kokumi or Shenhe comms. Is Hu Tao wearing the correct circlet? I don't know, man. The Genshin community is not good. I don't want to put off especially for us as I don't know, maybe for the bigger content creators, but for myself, I always want to stay as neutral as possible. I don't want to pass off a remark whether are they good or are they bad, but it's just in general, what I personally feel is that there is no need to put it harshly in whether a character's performance is good or not good. But if the character is not meeting your expectations, so be it. There's no need for you to explicitly try to put it across to others, this character is shit or all this. One man's trash is another man's treasure, you know. Then on the other hand is that I don't know if how many creators are actually openly commenting or criticizing on MiHoYo, but or Hoyo versus whatever you can put it. But it's just that looking at the C1 of Yaimiko and the A4 of Jin makes you really wonder why they want to design this kind of constellation wish. Are you really that hard up for money, or are your original developers being transferred out of to make other projects ready and right now you are short of manpower or something? Because the character design seems to be degrading, I would say. The artwork is up there. Nobody can deny the artwork. The character designs are beautiful. But the gameplay experience, the skill mechanics, the damage calculations, all this questionable. And let me tell you guys one random fact is that Ever since I started streaming, I realized that I'm a person who really cannot multitask. Why would I put it this way is whenever I'm playing Abyss right now as I speak, I actually cannot really concentrate on properly fighting the mobs efficiently as well. Because I'm trying to think of what am I saying, and I'm trying to look at what is the chat actually saying. I realized that my brain doesn't have that much of a processing power. The same situation like Yai also. You expect her to be a good DPS. Come out, everyone complains. Also that's what I'm trying to say. If she's not meeting your expectations, then so be it. Skip her. And wait for her rerun until maybe there's a theory crafting community finally managed to figure out a method to play her with future characters or something. There's no need to so quickly label a character bad or trash or this. It's just like when this game first came out, Xiangling is not being understood as well. And how many people were actually saying that, oh, this character is rubbish or this. Then until when some genius discovered a method to play the so-called the national team, all this, then oh, everybody jump on the bandwagon, singing praises of her, then saying that, oh, I was one of those few who actually have been using her since X years ago. Come on, nobody asked you that question, really. And to be honest, nobody cares as well, okay? I may sound very crude in saying this, but that is a whole hard truth, you know. Hey, die. Hey, why did you drop that thing here, man? Ouch! Oh, wait. I'm left with 7 minutes. Oh no. Hey, why are you still alive, man? Screw you, just go and die. Oi. Wait, how is my shield breaking so quickly? Oh, my helmet. Oh, nice. The Genshin community can be pretty toxic. I love how blunt Ion is, but some people really need to hear it. The thing here, it's not trying to put anyone down here and there, but I'm trying to put across my message is that the game is still 1 year old. Developers need time to improve and design a better game. And as the developers grow, we as a community should grow together to appreciate them. And also to try to appreciate the game as well. I don't really see a need to be so quick on and so judgmental on a character. Especially when this is not a PvP game. It makes little to no sense to be talking about meta all the time. If today, if you really want me to be extremely blunt, I can just jolly well tell you that anybody ask me this question, is this character worth it or is that character worth it? I will just tell them, why does it matter if this character is worth it or not? You have Xiangling, all this, just forever use them. Use them until when the game closes. There's no need for you to pull any other character in this game. I can always give you this answer. Why are you even considering to pull other characters? How many characters? These characters are given you almost literally like for free if you play the game long enough. Then, why do you need to pull other characters? Why do you even need to care about meta where these characters are always so-called meta? But of course, I won't be saying these kind of things because that is not the stand that I want to promote. But rather, I want to promote is a more tolerant and understanding community between each other. is you might be surprised that why recently that I'm talking about this as well is because looking at the recent showcases here and there, I realized that some of the community members or even YouTube viewers, right, the comments towards even to myself has been pretty toxic, I must say. So I have to be very, very straightforward about this kind of thing as well, that when you want to make a comment about something, be respectful as well, you see. Even you see the recent saga, like for example the content creators like Tectone, all this, they even talk about what death threats, what TikTok death threats to him. I mean, for what you guys want to do that? If you guys have the time to do this kind of things, right, go outside, get a job, get a life or something. There's no need to do this kind of things to the content creators who are trying to make a living out of this. They can always do something else because they have their ways, you see. Be nice to everyone, really. Of course, I must say that I'm not affiliated with Tectone. I don't know him. He's a big content creator, and of course, I am not citing him or something. But I'm just speaking in a more of a personal experience that if myself, who is such a small content creator, yes, this kind of nasty comments here and there, I couldn't imagine for those as so much views here and there, what kind of comments are they actually getting? There's no way you can actually tell people to ignore it because we will read it. We will. But how much we can ignore it is another thing. Yeah, you see, as in like, what's the point of asking the content creator to commit suicide? Do you think that whatever that they say or do is like so-called intention? It's more for entertainment purposes only, nothing much more than that. If you don't like it, just leave the content creator be, unsubscribe, move on to somewhere else, find a content creator that you personally enjoy. Some of the comments I get is also pretty nasty, but of course it's nothing like death threats, that kind of level. But it definitely doesn't feel... Hey, are you going to teleport Magyu Kenki? Stop wasting my time, Ken. Oh god damn it, this bastard. Nice. This guy just wasted so much of my time because I was waiting for him to teleport away. Aiyo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please don't do the teleport, okay? Promise me. You did it! No! Why do you do this kind of thing, man? I will complete this. Aiyo. This Magyu Kenki keeps running here and there. Okay, anyway, my apologies if I sound negative or this suddenly sounds like a ranting session, but I'm just commenting on the recent sagas and situations that I have been seeing on the online community. Then of course, even though I'm a really very small creator, this is not my full-time job or something, but I want to do my part as a fellow content creator, fellow Genshin player, and also a fellow human being to encourage that let's keep everything positive for everyone. There is of course, I believe that you guys are here, and I always have a lot of faith in all of you, because I've always been saying that you guys are one of the most knowledgeable people in terms of this game, and also are all great and awesome people as well. I know it. I'm confident of it. So there's no need for me to remind all this since you guys are well aware the message I'm trying to put across. It's just more towards if you see those kind of online attacks, all this, if you don't, we must try to not participate in this kind of thing as much as possible, because there are a lot of these kind of extreme situations, like for example even in Korea, where those kind of online content creators keep receiving negative comments, death threats, encouragements of death, and that resulted in the content creator committing suicide. We really don't want this kind of thing happens. You can really never know how one word can, just one simple word can spoil a person's whole day. If you don't like that to happen to you, don't do it as well. So anyway, thanks for listening to all my preachings and all this, and also at the same time I hope that you guys had a great time watching me doing some random abyss contents. Today seems to be a day that I really didn't have a lot of 36 stars. That means that I've been screwing up quite a lot, which is exclusive to stream only, so keep it a secret, okay? IonStorm is supposed to be 36 stars all the time using his toes on the keyboard, you know? Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for your time once again. Thanks Angel and also Haris, everybody over here who is still watching the live stream. I'll be back next week, and just to share with you guys that I might be considering to do live stream on Twitch, because I also want to see whether can I join their content creator program, but I'll keep you guys posted. Alright, if your day is starting out, I wish you a good day ahead, and if your day is coming to an end, going to rest, I wish all of you good night, have a good rest, stay safe everyone. Thanks once again, I appreciate all of your time. This is IonStorm, signing out.